was so bad that her aunt was like trying not to laugh. You ever see that video? It's like a Christmas
Yeah, yeah,
thing.
yeah, 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 yeah.
And it was like the girls playing. I forgot what she was playing. It was like Silent Night or something. It was fucking atrociously bad. And her aunt was like over her shoulder. She was trying her hardest not to bust out laughing. Like if you put yourself out there and you know you don't know what the fuck you're doing, then you can't get butt hurt if people laugh at you. I ain't saying you make fun of them, but bitch, this is funny.
Yeah. It's American Idol was one of the biggest shows, and everybody used to watch the auditions because they wanted to know who sucked. And their viewership dropped drastically after that shit. And Simon Cowell made a living making fun of people doing it. And we laughed. I know I laughed. I would rewatch episodes on YouTube sometimes just to get a crack out of it. But it's like in the gym, people are like, "Oh, you shouldn't laugh at that person." Yeah, I'm like, if I do something, if I'm on the treadmill and my fat ass is trying to run and I fall off of it, laugh at me. Like that's my fault. Like laugh at me. Like that's fine with me. If I go
That's
down
what
for a
I'm gonna
sprint,
laugh at you. I promise you, I'm gonna laugh
yeah,
at your ass. I'll help you up, but I'm gonna laugh.
like I think with us too, like we laugh at each other. Also, like there's so many times it's like, what the fuck were you doing? Like
Yeah.
it's like, oh, like it's it's just like when Rod showed me that Dr. Z, Coach Z shit, and you were like, Nick, what the fuck was that? You look like you're jerking the machine off. And I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, I tried to watch this video and figure it out, and I'm not getting it at all. And it's fine because it's like, but then it's also what it's like people want to be like, no, it needs to be a safe space. No, like,
What? What is that? What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know. It just sounded like something somebody would say on the internet.
It is something somebody would say because I've heard people say that, but it's like if you start playing baseball today, don't expect to go play for the Astros tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just because you started lifting weights today, like yesterday you decided you don't want to be fat, and today you're going to do something about it. Don't take your ass next to the fucking most athletic, in shape people in the gym and try to compete with them because you look
Yeah.
stupid. And then when you look stupid, it's their fault. That's
Yeah.
just not true. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be like, if you pay for your gym membership, you can use anything in that fucking building because you pay for it, right?
Yeah.
But like, don't go into the lion's den if you've seen those motherfucking bastards roaming before you walk over there. That's all I'm saying. Stay in the shadows. Peep game. Watch. Like, how many people have been helped by us just because you just see them around all the time?
Yeah.
It's like,
I
oh,
mean,
this motherfucker here every day doing shit wrong, but he's here every day. He's doing
yeah.
shit. He ain't causing problems. Let me help him before he hurts himself. And then that's how people are just like, all right, cool. Like, yeah, I don't know. See, there's a difference between being like unaware what you're doing and just downright stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
This whole conversation started because I was making fun of somebody who tried to ego lift in the worst possible way. Like heavy dumbbell presses that barely got moved. I hope he's watching it because he knows who the fuck I'm talking about. Like, I don't even give a fuck. But if you try to stun on me and you look stupid, I'm gonna let you know it. And I expect it back.
I mean, in the scheme of it all, though, you mean it in the best possible way because, like, you've sat here and been like, I wonder what his real weight is. Like,
Yeah, to
I
help it. Like,
wonder,
what is
yeah,
your real working weight? Because it ain't that. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Like, and it'd be different if he was like, oh, I was just trying it because I hit the 80s. And it's like, oh, okay, well, yeah, you did a big jump. Like, maybe you're just not good at math, like, when it comes to weights. Whatever.
Yeah, but like it goes back to the you tried to, I guess it's my ego speaking, you try to stunt on us, fool. Like you
No,
tried to
yeah,
show out because there's a way about doing it. For instance, Kevo was like, what? I want to try to hit the hundreds or multiple times hit the hundreds. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
He did it in a proper way. Like, can you all please spot me? What do you think? You know what I'm saying? Not to say that we're fucking like, as Ron would say, Jeff Nippard, but like, yeah, I can help you get those hundreds up. but don't fucking hit them for a half a rep and then drop them and think that I'm impressed, because I'm not.
Yeah. Don't. And then my favorite like is when they slam the weight and they look at you like, I just did that. Like, acknowledge me. And it's like, bro, no, like you didn't do one rep. Two, now you're just being annoying because it's like there was no need for all that. Like,
At
it's
all.
like at all. So it there's a lot more I think that feeds into like when people are like, oh, you shouldn't pick on people. It's like I'm not picking on them. There's just certain
No,
things.
what it is it's one of those places where many things can happen in one building. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
it's a like that's toxic masculinity.
yeah,
Am I stupid at like some of us will feed into it? It's all fun and games at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But like
yeah,
you started it. You make fun of my mama, I make fun of yours, and we go back and forth until somebody gets the biggest laugh, and that's how that shit plays out. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. And it's interesting because like when we had to go to different gyms, like when the power was out and at our gym and everything, we kind of witnessed that individually going to different gyms and like people sizing you up, like who's this guy? And I remember I was barely like on a cut and I was doing like shoulders and the guy next to me just kept going up and up and up and I didn't catch it and I'm like, oh, he's thinking I'm competing with him. But I was like, all right, we'll just go and whoever the best man win type of thing. And I ended up going heavier than him, and he just looked at me and nodded and like, and I was like, hey, cool. And we went about our day. Didn't talk to each other, didn't say nothing. It was just a friendly duel thing, and we went on. But even at our gym, it happens, and it's like at times we end up being cool with people at the end of the day.
But that's what I'm saying. Like we went to EOS, it was two big old swole motherfucking black dudes in there one morning. Like these motherfuckers was swole, son, and they were moving weight, but we were too. We were just doing different shit. We were doing back, they were doing chest, and they were on the incline behind me, and they had an OG on their squad. Like the motherfucker was big, son. He was big. Like, you could obviously tell he was in charge. Like, no, not to disrespect anybody, but he was the me of their group. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And he and I, we looked at each other a couple times, and he sized me up, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Like, but you know what I'm saying? Like, he said, what's up? I said, what's up? We spoke for like 10 minutes. It was all good. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
he's like, yo, like, what the fuck are y'all doing? And I was like, oh, nothing. What the fuck are you doing? And then he was like, hey, what's that? What you're doing? And I'm like, what's your, you know what I'm saying? And you just chatted up and you pick each other's brain. And it wasn't like a competition. It was like, all right, let me show you some shit we do that y'all ain't familiar with, and vice versa. Instead of let me come into your fucking yard and piss on everything.
yeah. It's just a respect thing. Is and I mean you talk about it a lot though with gym etiquette. I think that's a thing that people don't realize. Like simple shit. Like when we had the phone up, and I mean it wasn't recording, but that guy's like, "Hey, y'all recording?" He's like, and we're like, "No, you're good, dude. You're good." Like, and we're not one of those people where it's like, "Oh, don't step in front of our camera," because it's a public place. Everybody has a right to go wherever the hell you want. Like, walk in front of it, like do like we don't care and all that stuff. And but it was just the fact that like some people have that courtesy of it because we're the same way. It's like, oh, dude, I don't want to go and get
No,
a
it's
video.
because there's some people, like there's specific people at our home gym that y'all know I absolutely hate on a personal level, because I consider them to be fucking inconsiderate. Like,
Yeah,
you can't hog equipment. You don't need three machines and not do nothing with none of them. You can't leave worse than you showed up looking, but you take, who
yeah,
the fuck needs a bicycle and a curl bar? This is stupid. You know what I
yeah,
mean? That's very inconsiderate.
yeah, yeah. No, it's and like I've had people where they'll be like, man, there's a lot of y'all. You're like, y'all have like 5 machines, and I'm like, which one you want? Like, you can always ask us, and we'll always give up something because it's like we know, oh, there's a lot of us, but we're actually doing something, but we're not gonna hog everything up like, oh, we had it first. Like, and there's
I don't
been
give a fuck if somebody's in the middle of doing the set. If somebody asks for it, we give it up. Like,
yeah,
we don't ask each other really if they're using it. We just give it up. For you said, like, it's being considerate. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like, let that person do what the fuck they want to do, because they obviously don't want to be around us, and then we'll go back to doing what we were doing on it.
yeah. I think it's like rare. Like there's one squat rack we usually hold down. There's an incline and a bench that we usually hold down, but everything
One
else is
day a
pretty much.
week. When we
Yeah,
hog the benches, though, there's nobody there.
yeah, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. It's not like people. I mean, and everybody that we know is kind of cool. Like everybody's doing legs or back or something else. So it's like we're not like in the way and everything. Like even when there's a lot of us, it's usually like, I mean, the amount of us that has it, we could all be assholes and just grab one squat rack each and be like,
If
oh, let's go.
anything, if there's anything that we're inconsiderate about, is because we used to leave our fucking bags laying around everywhere and pacing around everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you could use that machine if you could get to it. There's fucking 5 backpacks scattered across here. There's some elastic bands. There's a tripod. There's water bottles. There's a belt. There's all 14 of the shirts Ron wore today. There's just shit everywhere.
A random phone that was thrown somewhere.
Yeah, CJ's phones are everywhere.
Yeah, it's usually how it is. I mean, I just feel like I've only done it 2 years. I know there was stuff there. I know for a fact there was stuff I was doing my first year that people laughed at me at, and it didn't bother me. Like, but I just like there was stuff like workouts I did where I'm like, what the hell was I doing? Like, or I was trying to figure shit out, and it was like, because I look back at my videos and laugh like, damn, what the fuck was I doing?
Yeah,
like,
but like, just because you knew how to drive well enough to get a license, you think you needed a fucking Lamborghini? No. Go out there and rub some curbs and bump some cars and ding some doors, and then once you get it, you know how to take care of a car and operate it. You know what I'm saying? Like a real workout shit, and you're better for it.
It's like, I'm gonna go in right away, hit 225.
That's what happened for me. Is I was just a little dude, like going in there, and I was kind of by myself because I was the youngest one there, and then I tell y'all that dude, the machine, the one that got me lifting heavy. Like, if I never talk to him again, I'll never fucking forget him. Like, before you started fucking working out with us, I told you get more from just effort. Like, people will respect you more from just effort. Don't worry about lifting heavy. Just do effort, right?
Yeah.
That's showing people your character. I don't give a fuck how strong you are. Are you a lazy piece of shit or not? So I guess he realized I wasn't a lazy piece of shit, and him and his big old prison bound ass homeboy, they were like, no, you're rolling with us now. Like, you're gonna lift with us. And they were doing like prison style shit like 15, 17 years ago. And that's how I learned. Like, they didn't have to help me, but they did.
Yeah. It's funny. I laugh at it all the time because, like, as the youngest of our group, like of us 4, you, me, Ron, and Star, it's like, oh, I'm the youngest in this group. Yeah, the 4 horsemen. But then, like, the other day I was listening to a J. Cole song and he was like, I'm in the middle, and I was like, damn it, that's me too. Cause like I'd be like little bro, but then I'd be big bro, like for like at times with Kevo and Congo and stuff. Like, I'm just like, oh yeah, bro. And I'm like, dang, I am older than y'all. Like, oh man, like Angie and Wednesday asked me questions. I'm like, dang, I am older than y'all. Dang, like what the heck? Like, and I was like,
yeah, you're just like the little one of the horsemen. Like, and then it's like everybody like Congo's up there. Like,
yeah, Congo is.
I think like, Congo would thrive. Like Congo, AV, Ken, like those guys would thrive without the horsemen anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I mean, fucking Congo, AV are beasts, bro. I don't know what's going on with them.
What do we say about Ron? They're all anomalies. It's like
they got a fucking bunch of unicorns. You got fucking 2 overly grown black dudes winning bodybuilding competitions and shit, and then a fucking 17-year-old volleyball player shoulder pressing more than 80% of the dudes in there. It's a fucking weird group, bro.
It's like when I explain to people, they're like, "What?" I was like, Zach has an eye for talent, and somehow we all get brought in together, and it was just boom.
I swear, bro. I said to everybody in the group, I said to anybody who asked like what we are, I said we're fitness done the right way, because we motivate. Yeah. It's like I'm gonna use harsh truths to inspire you, because you can't ask me what you should do to get better, but you don't want to hear it.
Yeah, and it's funny how organic that word came out, like within the group.
Yeah, and then, it was something I just bullshit said, and then Ron and AV made it something.
Yeah, they just started using it, and then it just kept growing and growing, and it's like now when we see each other, like it's just like Oh,
Man, if anybody wonders, it's like when we see each other, it's like AD was fucking in the fucking gym already full sweat, knocking out biceps when me and Ron roll in that bitch to do chest. And then like the first thing that AV says to Ron was like 315 first set. And then Ron was like, fuck you, you do it. And then AV was like, okay. And then he did it. And then now Ron's like, fuck, now I have to hit it today. I have to hit 315 and I didn't want to. It's MOTIH8. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
AV's like, you're not going to be a bitch today. Hit it because I did. And it's not even my chest day.
Yeah. It's like, well, like AV will walk up to me and he'll just look at my weight and he's like, come on, man. Like, what the hell? We ain't doing that today. That's like, I'm already going
It's
down.
contagious. It's contagious. Because you know, everybody knows that the best course, like it's the best thing for you, is to hear the harsh truth. Like,
Yeah.
hey, you're being a bitch. Like, you're not getting stronger because you're not progressing. You're staying at the same weight. You're giving your, you know what I'm saying? And it's contagious, even if you don't want to hear it, because like, even if you don't admit it, there was times I'm pretty sure I pissed Ruben off by saying fucked up shit, right?
Yeah.
But he been going to train people at Planet Fitness, and all he talked about is, "I want to come back. I want to come back." I was like, "Yeah, you want to come back and get yelled at?" Because even though you got mad at me for yelling at you, you felt better when you did what I told you you could do.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you to do what I tell you to do. I told you you can do what you can do, and it's more than you thought. So don't get fucking mad at me for believing in you, motherfucker.
Yeah. That's why I always like when it's funny because people will hear the way we talk to each other and I'll see their facial reactions and they're like, oh my gosh, like, why do they talk to each other like that? But it's like in the group, we know it's all love and it's just like, I mean, you call Ron a fat ass, I don't know how many times a day. And it's
every
like,
time I look that man in the eye, Ron is in shape. He might be one of the most in shape, genetically blessed people I know. And I call him a fat ass every time I look in the eye. And I probably outweigh him by 100 pounds. But he understands what that means. Like he said he wanted to get his abs back. Hey, fat ass. Hey, fat ass. Hey, tubby. What you doing? What you got left, fat ass, so we can do cardio? You know what I'm saying?
yeah. It's all for our goals. Eh?
It worked.
I was over here taking selfies in the mirror every Saturday for progress pictures.
Hey, whatever you got to do.
He put the work in. He put the diet in for damn sure because his cheat meals days are terrible.
Yeah.
But it's working. It's working, Ron.
He yelled at me. Ron, I don't even know what he said, but one day I just decided I just want to start lifting heavier on incline. Like I haven't pushed it. And I added 30 pounds to that bitch in 2 weeks just by applying myself. Like all I did was just try. And he was like, it's your fucking fault. You just been sitting around playing with the weight. You're not going in any direction. You just come in and you do the chest and you do the same bullshit over and over again. I was like, all right, point taking, motherfucker. Watch this. You asked for this. But every time I'm going up, like he's right there with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know I don't want nobody else there. Like, not that I don't want you out there, but like as it pertains to like what I should be lifting, and it's like, Ron, what you think, bro? What's up? He's like my caddy. I feel like Tiger Woods, and he's my caddy.
That's why it's so funny. Like remember the Titans, like y'all two, like
I don't listen to nobody, not because I think I know it all. I don't know shit really, but I just don't like listening to people. But I fucking he earned that for me. So how can I take it back?
I mean, there was that day y'all did chest, and then he wanted a deadlift, and y'all looked at each other, and I was like, "Yo, these two are going to war together today." Because
we like PR'd on bench, then we pulled I think I pulled 500 on deadlift that day after benching.
Y'all were like,
yeah, I'll tell you that day crazy. You look another man in the eye, and you be like, we just did that," and he's like, "I fucking know," and we didn't say a word, but I knew he was feeling what I was feeling. And I don't know too many other people that could have did it, to be honest.
Yeah, there was some crazy Saturdays. Then it's like, oh, seagulls. Let's do
singles. But it got his bench up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He enjoyed his bulk while he did that. That was a big motherfucker. You look like a mini.
That's the purpose of the conversation, I think, is like, so like I know females and they'll be like, like they're pretty good at working out, right? And then they'll bring a friend along, and then they'll be like, man, like they be bitching about their friend to me, and like this bitch is lazy, or she ain't about it, or she don't want to do it, or she don't like do, you know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, leave that bitch at home. I'm not saying she can't be your friend no more, but like if this stayed the road she was meant to go down, you can't drag that bitch with you, because that's extra weight you can't lift. You gotta find your own people. You gotta surround yourself with people who you're willing to listen to the truth from.
Yeah.
Like Star eggs me on. Like nobody eggs me on more than Star. And he just be doing it. He like you and Star would be like, y'all expert trolls. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with y'all. Y'all just be but like you don't verbally troll me. You troll everybody else, but Star trolls me. And they're like, all right, bitch. That was unnecessary. That was unnecessary. But now somebody's gonna pay for it.
He'd be like going in, then it's just like, here he goes. And it's funny because me and Rod already know. We'll look at each other and it's like, yep, he got him started. He got that diesel engine moving a little more. I was like, oh, here we go. It's like, oh man, it's just funny because like everybody has their place and purpose in the group, and it's like, but we all understand each other's like journeys, goals, and it's like whatever your journey, goal, whatever it is that you're going for is like, hey, we're all for it, and you're gonna get some tough love at some fucking point because it's like even like shit, like there'll be days like I'll go in the morning and it's like, hey Kevo, Zach said to do this. Ron, Zach said to do this. Like Rufus, Zach said to do this, and they're like, what? And I was like, yeah, I talked to him last night. He said for y'all not to forget this shit. Like, all right, good job, good talk. I was like,
yeah, good talk.
And they'll be like,
again, once again, excuse me for caring about it.
But it's all out of love. Like
that's what they don't understand. It's because we're not like touchy feely huggy or whatever. Like it's like no. You see how I treat other people and how loyal we are to one another, and that counts to me. I don't take it for granted. I don't think anybody does.
Yeah. Like I think like for us, like I mean, there was a lot of times where like cameras weren't like on at those moments. Like they were on, but they weren't catching like everything in the gym. Like when Ron was going for his PR, like we literally all said, fuck our workout. Like this is your shit today. Like let's get your shit going. Like the day that you were like, I'm gonna bench this shit. I was like, fuck my chest day. Like keep that shit on there, Zach. Keep that shit the fuck on there. And like Ron's like, what you? I was like, no. Fuck that. Leave that shit on there for him. Like, I don't want to mess with none of that juju. I don't want to touch it. Yeah, I was like, fuck that. Like, there's certain moments like that. Like, the first time I hit 225 on my birthday, like, y'all were like, you're going to get this shit before you leave. And it was literally the last thing I did before I left. Like, it's just small things. Like, yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah. It's like, oh, shit. Like, okay. And then, but you'll see like everybody in the group, like even if like when Kevo was all the way on the other side, but he's like peeping, like he's like, is he getting it? Is he getting it? He's walking over there, like, oh shit, he got it. And I was like, yeah, like this is the fun part of the gym, like that I think a lot of people miss.
I tell Ron that all the time because he's introverted like a motherfucker, and I'm not. So I talk to more people. I was like, Ron, bro, and I'm not saying he doesn't help people because he actually helps a lot of people. Like as it pertains to like fitness shit, he probably helps the second most, other than me.
Yeah. Like,
to be honest, you know what I'm saying? Not that y'all don't, but like somebody's always picking Ron's brain.
Yeah.
But it's like, bro, when you help somebody do something they think that they couldn't do, they look different. Like that person their eyes are different, their smiles different. There's something different about that person when they do something they thought they couldn't. And it's like, all right, I feel good. I can help you do something more. We're gonna do more. What did I tell Angie? Oh, she was like, fucking bullshit ass 10 pounds. She's like, I had 10 more pounds and I can't get it. And I was like, welcome to powerlifting, fool. Like, What am I supposed to do? Keep eating and pull it on the weight until it comes up, and then what? Put some more weight on it. Like this is a story. This is a story of our life. Until you want to see your abs, then you do cardio.
Yeah. It's a never-ending cycle. I mean, I came back from Japan and y'all were like, "Oh, she PR'd on this and this and this and this." I was like, "What the fuck did I miss?" Like in a 9-day span.
It was one of those things where she just trusted me to spot her on squat, and she PR'd in squat and like 3 times in 1 week.
It was like one after another. I was like, "Yo, like this is dope." Like, but hey, that's kind of what like I've noticed too though, like even like because we all go at different times and there's like certain people that will all help out like at certain points, like different conversations or like, hey bro, do this, or hey, you want to do it this way, or like I mean the other day literally somebody came up to you and was like, hey, I've been doing this wrong, can you help me? And you're like, yeah, I got you.
Yeah, but it's not even like just showing somebody like workout. It's just like being cool with people, like, and that doesn't mean you have to be their fucking friend. Like, you just have to. They just sometimes people just want to know you ain't the op. Like you ain't against them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, we could just be harmonious in the same space. And that's what some people. For instance, like there's that heavy set chick. I ain't trying to put her on blast, but I don't know her name. The one I told you, I was like, yo, she dumb strong, right?
Yeah.
Don't know her name. We've never really had a conversation, but we were working out by each other one day. She lifted something heavy, ridiculously heavy. I lifted something ridiculously heavy. It was like good shit. Now we see each other. It just really be some. But it's like we don't have to mean mug each other no more because, like, if you needed help, I would help you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's crazy, like, because you told me that when I first went, like, you know, just saying hi to somebody, just being nice to somebody, like, can change it. And like I always laugh because when I first started going, it was like in the mornings, it was kind of like just to myself. And then now it's like I already know the minute I walk in, like, oh, there's these people. Hey, morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, hey, what's up? Good morning, morning. Or it's like, hey, what's up? Morning, morning. Like, and it's just like, but then I see like, oh, okay, like, because I see it whenever you come in or like when Ron comes in or somebody else. I see it from my perspective. So I see those people gravitate towards y'all like, oh, like they're here. Oh, is he gonna say hi to me? And it's like, okay.
It's like, bitch, I ain't a celebrity. I'm pouty. It's early. My stomach hurts, and I've been farting all the way up here. So you might want to get the fuck away. So
yeah. But it's like, okay. So then it's like, I gotta see it from mine. It's like, okay. And it's just, I mean, it's just how we are. It's like
this morning. What I make it 30 feet. And it was like you walked up to me. It was already people there that I knew, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just put my bag down. And I didn't leave that spot for like 15 minutes.
Yeah. Well, it's like, what was it? Wednesday, the older ladies that be there all the time. Like, I had my little back thing, and I was like, hey, can I use the rack for rack pulls? And she's like, yeah. She goes, can I use your back thing? And I was like, yeah, you good? Like, I'll be right here. And people were like looking at me like, oh my god, he let her use that thing. And I was like,
I've been knowing that lady for 10 years, bro. She cool. Like we can't have a real conversation because her English isn't that great, but she understands good morning. Yeah, because she says it to me all. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I don't want to say it's all love, but like it's like a respectful thing because she's an elder. She's not elderly. She's older than us. She's doing her thing. She's making her money. Like, do you pimp?
That's why like there's sometimes on legs like we'll have the Friday leg days. I know she's doing leg. They're doing her and her girl are doing legs. We're doing legs. And there's times where I'm like, hey, y'all get it first. And she's like, no. I was like, no, y'all good. Like y'all get it first. Y'all been here before. Like I'll go do something else and I'll come back here later. And she's like, oh, okay. And it's just like a casual thing. Like I'm not. Oh, I was here first. Like nah, because there's times
but they all. It's them other older fools that are respectful to us back. Some of them fools know they're like, oh, they want the benches, so they'll just give them to us.
Yeah. And it's like sometimes like, no, yeah, like when you're done, and they're like, oh, I'm done already. No, like, no, like you're good. Like when you're done, you don't have to rush your workout for me. Like I just want it after you. Like when you're done.
There used to be this one older black dude that I forget his name, the one that was kind of swole. Like we were just real cool with him.
Oh yeah.
To the point where it was one of the ones where you just speak to every morning, and he didn't ever ask to work out with us. He would just kind of intrude, but it was like, all right, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
if you can handle what I'm saying, then okay.
And you were honest with him a few times. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that."
But he was cool about it. He's like, hey, when you start getting heavy, I'm out. And I'm like, all right, man, just, you know.
It's like, hey, you always welcome, man. Hey.
Y'all ain't ever seen me be rude to somebody trying to put in work.
Nah.
I ain't about that. I ain't gonna lie. I be rude sometimes because of the atmosphere. I feel like you can be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like the Dodger dude, like, I get you're a weak, frail bitch, but you make me yell. You made me yell at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're so disrespectful by just coming leaving weights and shit around, and you made me yell at you about it. Yeah. And then I don't care how you felt after that, because you're disrespecting our space, because we just cleaned that up for us.
Yeah. And it's like, somebody's gonna have to come pick that weight up, and it's like, you had the audacity to ask somebody to give it to you, drag it back over there, or ask that person to take it over there for you or something, because just leaving it on the floor, it's like, come on, man.
Or it's that shit's disrespectful. Because you got to think about it. Everybody should treat that like their home. Because we go there every day. You go to your home every day, you go there every day. So, like, you're not just going to throw shit on the floor at your home. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not either. So they might. I was like, it was like today I was doing farmer carries, and I was doing the ones where you hold the weight up, and there were some 30s on the turf, and I was like, man, they were just there, so I started using them. But the minute I was done, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take them back, because I was using them right now. And so I took them back, and somebody's like, oh, I've been looking for these, and I was like, oh, they've been on the turf this whole time. And they were like, what? And I was like, yeah. I was like, wait, you can have them, like, stuff. But I was like, if I wouldn't have done that, I would have put them right behind the tire where they were at when I got there. Like, nobody would have found them. Like, would have still been there probably tonight. Like, it's just like, oh man, like,
it's all them young ass dudes, bro. Them young folks, them TikTok followers, them Instagram folks. They're so disrespectful. Everybody want to be the fucking main character, and they ain't doing shit but extra parts.
Yeah, it's like taxi driver number 4, taxi driver number 5, substitute teacher 17. It's just like, I'm all for like having main character energy and all that stuff, but I feel like we've had this talk like with generations. Like, when I first started working out with you, Star, and Ron, I did a lot of listening. I didn't do a lot of talking, like, because I was trying to pick up a lot of stuff too. But also, it was like, when you're teaching something, like, I wasn't trying to be like, oh, I know that. Oh, I saw that already. Like, there was times where I'd be like, oh, I did see that on like YouTube, but that's way different. Or like, in a sense of that, where it's like, I've noticed, like, even just helping like younger people out, like, they're like, oh yeah, I know that already. And it's like, okay, well then screw you. Like, all right, you know it already, well then I'm not gonna help you. Like, you asked me for help on how I was doing this, I'm telling you, but you said you know already. So hey.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Well,
do you?
I mean, yeah, do you, pimp? Like, you need a spot, I'll still spot you, but it's kind of bad where like people in our group are built the way they are, and they're always like, yeah. Tell me how it looks. You know what I'm saying? They're so receptive to information, and they never say that. And it's like, you asked it, bro. Nothing's more frustrating than motherfucker walk up to Congo and be like, "What are you on?" and then don't believe that he's natty. Like that, I'll vouch for Congo. He's 100% natty. That motherfucker's just big.
That motherfucker, the diet he's on is ridiculous. He showed his grocery on. It was chicken breast, asparagus, white rice, and like some seasonings. I was like, this fool on a fucking.
He be fooling y'all though, because we be talking. He be like, man, fuck this dog. I'm going to Taco Bell. I'm going.
No, I know he does, because that one YouTube video was like, I just bought all this bag of Taco Bell
with y'all's money.
Yeah, I was like, I see you, Congo. But also that like,
yeah, but like that dude don't have to listen to nobody if he chose not to, and can't nobody say a fucking word to him because he's got it figured out. You know what I mean? But he does. Bro, that big monster ass motherfucker is so respectful. Like you look at Congo, you're like, man, he just looks like a dickhead, but he's not. He's so polite.
Yeah. It's like he walked in, and it's funny because that day on Monday, he was walking in, and I was all like messing with him. I was like, "Hey, hey, hey!" And he just looked like the Undertaker walking in, looking at that far right.
You,
And then
you
I
know
was
that
like,
you know that old saying, like what that chick told me earlier. She's like, "Oh, I thought you were mean. You're a big old teddy bear,
"Yeah,
right?" Congo's not a big old teddy bear, but he's not fucking mean. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? He just don't want to talk to you.
yeah." He's just about his business, handling that, and he's moving on. But it's funny because then you start talking to him, and he's over there laughing and joking. And it's just like, what the
I
heck?
told you,
Like,
bro. Like if you ask Ron's like, "Fuck you, you're not nobody's leader," and I don't consider myself to be the leader, but somewhat of a gatekeeper. Like everybody in the group kind of came through me, got
yeah,
my blessing, right? And I never felt so proud. The other day I seen Congo flexing in the mirror taking pictures, and then 5 feet to the right of him, Shaylee, who's the 17-year-old like Wonder Woman, and mind you, she's like 5 foot tall. Congo's like 6'5". He's
yeah,
taking pictures, flexing in the mirror, bodybuilding posing, and she's fucking spamming fucking cable flies for chest like it's nothing. And I was like, those are my friends. Like I'm responsible for these idiots over here. it it don't look like it matches, but it makes sense to everybody who knows.
yeah. It's man, it's funny.
Angie was
Like,
like, "What are you looking at?" I was like, "I think this is how parents feel when they're proud of their kids. Look at these bastards."
it's like I created these monsters. They were already
I never
created.
take, yeah, I was
No,
like, I never take
yeah.
credit for what they do, but
It's like they were already created, but it was just like I added a little seasoning in there. Just
oh, we
but
had
it,
this conversation not that long ago. I told you I didn't realize that words had power like that to some people.
yeah,
Like I'm not going to tell that story because I don't want to put that person out there, but you know what I'm talking about. Like
yeah,
even though you're real cool with somebody, you don't realize like you like continually like I don't know. I guess I assumed that they knew that I fucks with them like that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And you don't realize that even though you see somebody all the time, that they still need reassurance.
yeah. It's one of those things. Like, oh shit, okay, like because I mean we know words have power in our group. Like that's why like MOTIH8, we know like it comes from a loving, like caring thing. But then it's also like we have those moments where it's like we do have like real life stuff that comes
Mm-hmm.
up sometimes, and like people will talk to like one another about certain things and certain topics, and it's one of those like, oh, okay, you're trusting me to help you with this, but also like it comes from a place where it's like a reassurance place. Like it's like, okay, like my words today like helped you out. That's dope as shit, because there's gonna be a day where your words will probably help me out on one of these days also.
Because it don't matter, bro. Like you. So for instance, like me and Ron and I, we were working out one Sunday and we were talking about the election. This was like right before the election, and we weren't arguing or anything, but you know, like let's just keep it a buck. Ron's way more educated around about that shit than I am. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not looking into it as what, and he's sitting here in a way like yelling at me, not yelling at me, but he's talking at me, and I'm like, it's wrong. I don't give a fuck, right? And then I look at my phone and I realize that I had like 5 missed calls. It was from my sister or my mom, somebody. They were taking my mom to the emergency room, and I was like, "Oh fuck, I gotta go, dog." So I burnt off. She was fine. It was some bullshit. It wasn't bullshit, but like she's fine. But like that night, he texted me 2 times. How's your mom? How's your mom? Next day, first thing in the morning, like she was good. So I wasn't worried or anything. I'm ready to bullshit. And Ron's like, no, fuck that. How's your mom? How's your mom? Next day, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like that shit you didn't have to do, but he did it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. It's the simple things like that. Like I like asking Kevo about like how's work, because I know he's
Yes.
burnt out, and I'm like I remember when I was burnt out, like I kind of went up to you and Ron a lot, like about my job, and so it's like, oh shit, this is my turn now to pass shit on, because it's like, oh, he could go up to Ron, he could go up to Zach, but I'm the one that sees him a lot in the morning. So it's like I could literally just be like, oh, that sucks, bro, and then go on with my day, or I could actually be like, hey, yo, like what's up, bro?
Like I don't see him as, because me and Kevin used to see each other every day. I know Kevin longer than I know any of you fuckers, and we used to like see each other every day. And then when he went to work for Tesla, I just didn't see him no more. Yeah. But it's like, yo, I ain't tripping. Like you ain't dead, motherfucker. Like we'll still play flag football. I'll see you. You know, we'll cross paths or whatever. And then y'all started hanging out. So then I would see him a little more. But then because I only see him once a week, I never call him by his name. Every time I see Kevo, I'd be like, "What's up, little brother? What's up, little brother? What's up, little brother?" Yeah. He's the only person I do that to.
Yeah. every Saturday is that, or a random holiday where he's off for once. It's like, nah, dude, it's funny because you said it one time when we were all talking, like how everybody in the group has something that they talk about with each other in a sense of a topic. You know, like you and Ron will talk for hours about football and everything. But like an hour before that, me and Ron were talking about like Harry Potter universe of this and that. Like, it's like, how did this even go into anything of that?
So what happens when you spend 4 or 5 hours sometimes in that bitch? But it keeps you it kept me out of trouble, bro. Like I would rather be there chatting with y'all fools, bullshitting, than drinking and doing drugs. Personally,
that's how I feel.
Yeah, I mean, I say that as, but
he's like, well, it could be worse.
Yeah, it could be worse. I'm productive during the day.
Worse nights and days.
It was a lot worse. A lot worse. But Ron said, we're mentally fucked up a little bit because like who goes to the gym for 4 hours, leaves feeling good, knowing in about 3 hours your body's gonna feel like dog shit, but all you think about, the last thing we say to each other on Saturday is what time we're going to the gym on Sunday.
Yeah.
We literally could be walking across the parking lot of somebody will holler, 8:15, 8:15. You know what I mean?
It's like, and then at night you're just thinking like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. It's like we'll all talk to each other. It's like, man, my legs hurt, but we're gonna do legs tomorrow. Or damn, man, like Ron, he was like, man, my legs hurt, but I'm a deadlift tomorrow for sure. He goes, let me get work done. And I'm just like, you just left, you're leaving the gym right now, and you're already thinking of tomorrow's workout. I was like, I ain't mad at that. Like,
sometimes we have to accuse him of wasting time of leaving, so he'll leave. It's like, you need to be out by 9. He's like, yeah, he'll leave like 9:30.
That day, there's some days he 12 o'clock. It's like, right, you might as well just not go.
He came up to me the other day. He was like, hey, I can't stay and talk because I got to prove a point. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, Nick said I was going to waste like 30 minutes talking to you at Congo, but I can't. So I'm going to leave. I was like, all right, bro, you're only leaving to prove a point.
I saw him walk off fast and he was like, I was like, yeah, I know something's up. I was like, you're gonna go talk over there for like 20 minutes, dog. I was like, I knew it, Ron. I was like, sorry,
not on that day. He wasn't giving you the benefit of that one.
It's okay. That was the next day. He ended up getting early or left even later. So he was like, I still gotta do biceps. I was like, good luck, bro. You late.
You know what's funny? And I'm not trying to say what we do is better than anybody else, but if we be there for 4 hours, it'd be like 3.5 hours of for real ass weightlifting.
Yeah.
I don't know how that much time goes by.
I don't either. Like, I've literally sat there sometimes, like when we're like kind of like bullshitting. I'm like, how did the time fly that damn much? Like,
it's like I got here at 7:45 and it's like 11:30. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. It's like, what the heck?
In all fairness, though, we do a lot of bench. Like, people don't really give a shit about everything else after you get off the bench and the dumbbells. I mean, anybody spend 2 hours on a bench.
Yeah. Like me or Ron, like the time you get there on Tuesdays, we barely finished bench and dumbbells. It's like Ron's like, oh, I got to start on all cables and all the extra shit. I was just like, yeah, we spent the whole morning over here.
I told you, I can usually tell where he's at in the workout on if I should do cardio with him before I work out. But then some days he's doing so many things at one time that I don't know what the fuck is going on. And I'm like, what you got left? And he'll be like, everything. And I'm like, that's his way of saying, don't wait on me.
Yeah. That's when it's funny because I'll see him go and do like one machine here, then walk across the other one. And then he's like, where you at? And I was like, I'll go hold this one down for you. What? I was like, which one do you want more? He's like, that one. All right, I'm gonna go hold that one down.
I let him do it too because there ain't too many things more entertaining to me than watching him be miserable on the treadmill by himself. I was like, he'd rather be anywhere else in the world right now than on that fucking treadmill.
You just look at him and he's just like,
he's all worried about what we're doing.
I wonder what they're talking about over there. Sure looks fun what they're lifting over there.
You know, like when you're a kid and they put you in the corner and you're looking at the other kids like, man, I don't want to go. That's what wrong looks like.
It really does be like that though sometimes. Because I have my moment, like he'll get mad, he'll be like, you're over there still lifting and I'm over here having to do cardio. I was like, Ron, it happens to me because the minute I get on the treadmill, everybody else shows up and they're over there laughing and joking. I'm over here on this treadmill like, you barely got on this shit. You better stay like and get it done. Like, and he was like, yeah, but I don't care about you. I care about myself. And I was like, yeah, I know, Ron. He's like,
such an asshole.
He says such stuff like that. It's like, all right, fucking assholes. Like, I know what you mean, but
I could tell it. I could slow him down because he on Tuesdays. I'm usually like a good way into it before Congo gets there, so Ron knows he's my only spot. So he's like, I'll just do more until I'm done spotting you. I'm like, yeah, poor little you, motherfucker. Prolong this cardio.
So there's a time we walk over there that he goes, spots you, comes over here, and I'm like, Ron, get in. He's like, no, not sure. I was like, get in. I was like, I already know you're on a timer. Then he's like, let me go spot him again. I guess that's less cardio. And he walks off, and I was like, this boy here. It's like, I'm surprised you don't jump on it, walk for 2 minutes, go over there, jump
all
back
the
up.
Walking he does in between the machines he's using, then that ought to count as cardio.
Well, I realized how meticulous he is with his steps because we had to talk about our watch, and he was like, bro, there's times where like if I leave my watch here and I go to the kitchen, I tell myself I just left all those steps on the table, so I got to redo it. And I was like, right, it's like 20 steps. And he's like, that's 20 steps towards my goal for the day, bro. Like I could, he goes, even if I go from my bed to my restroom, he goes, that's steps I left on the like, what the fuck, dude?
Fucking Jew boy.
I was like, all right, bro. I was like, I get it. I was like, so you actually be doing more.
I don't. For someone who's so compatible to me in many ways, I don't get it. I don't get all that structure shit he does. Like I don't get it.
I mean, what? It's 8:46. He's getting ready for bed right now. At 9. So.
I feel like being that organized in what he does, like with his meals and shit, would make it like unbearable to me. I mean, I guess he really wanted his 6-pack. I don't know.
I think like
considering you're an introvert who don't leave the house, I don't know what you need a 6-pack for.
Oh yeah. It's just for
showing yourself. That's what he does. He be at the house showing himself his abs, singing fucking Star Wars songs in the mirror.
He's gonna be Darth Vader with the cutoff right. Oh man, this was fun.
I mean, That's what MOTIH8 is. We make fun of each other, but your friends too. Like, what else is there to do for 3 hours but make fun of each other?
The amount of conversations we have is
He was like in all fairness too, like people like him, like from the outside looking in, it would look like we're assholes, right? But he be starting shit too. So
he does.
Yeah.
A lot.
That's what that lady said earlier. She's like, you're so rude. And then she's like, Nick's a sweetheart and Ron don't talk. And I'm like, bitch, fuck you. You don't have to hear it. I hear it all the time. What are you talking about? That's the biggest instigator, and Ron is like the meme king. If there's something offensive out of a meme, he's gonna fucking make fun of you the whole day. You weak as fuck, boy. What? Did you see what I just did?
Yeah.
Still weak as fuck.
Doesn't count. I didn't see it.
Like, going around giving away nicknames. He'll take a nickname from somebody and give it to somebody else. Yeah. It's like, bro, you could have called her anything else. You just gave away not only did you give away my name, I have that on the back of a hoodie. You know what I'm saying?
Or he gives you like not you, but like me, like a different nickname. I was like, nobody calls me that, like, except for you, dude. Like, he's like, it's gonna stick with us. No, it's not, Ron. Like, nobody's gonna call me that. Or quit saying it that way. Like,
well, if I pick on you, it'll be for like your purse or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't own a purse, people. It was a Japanese coin bag, European coin bag I took to Japan.
It's potato, tomato.
Sadly, I've seen people wearing them at the gym, which is kind of weird, but I don't know why you need that.
But I really think people think we're entertaining, to be honest with you. I remember that one time that fat girl, she started choking on the dumbbell incline. I forgot what I said. I think I said, can I pet that dog? And then Ron was like, can I pet that dog? And that fat girl just busted out laughing in the middle of a set. And I was like, see, this shit's funny.
Are we just having fun over there? I mean, that day you told me I had weak ass abs, like 3 people were laughing. And I was like, they were just looking at me like, they gonna let us know. I was like, yeah, it's true. I was like, it's truth. I was like,
because you knew what I meant. Like, they're not like weak ass abs like you're a punk. They're weak ass abs in relation to what you need them to be to do what you're trying to do.
And it's like the minute I started doing upper abs, you were like, you need to do lower abs. And I was like, oh, snap. And then I start doing lower abs. And I was like, damn, I'm weak as shit on this. I can't do this shit at all. Like, and so that's why I was like, I didn't take it as a personal thing. I was like, damn, like, okay, I got to do this. But it's like, and it's funny because you'll say it in a certain way. And then I'm always the person that's always like, so this is what Zach means and all that stuff. But I've noticed Ron will come up sometimes and be like, so what he's saying is, but Ron's not like that. Ron will be like, what he's saying is do this, this, and this exercise for this. And I was like, oh, okay. And all that stuff. And he's like, because this, and this is not going to work for you, what you're trying to do. I was like, oh, okay, cool, and all that stuff. Like, and it's just like, oh, okay, Ron. I was like, I got you, Ron. Like, thank you, Ron. I was like,
yeah.
But then again, it's also funny because you and Ron will tell me shit sometimes, and I'm like oblivious to it. Like I told you back day, Ron was he showed me that thing 10 times, bro, and every 10 reps was wrong. I was just like, Ron, can't figure this out, bro. And he was like, look at it and come back tomorrow. And I was like, yeah, you're right.
For real. I mean, I'd prefer it be done that way. I'd prefer you be mad at me for saying it wrong than telling me that I'm wrong. Because, like, I know I'm right in what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, the information is fucking right. I could have gone about it a different way because it pisses me off. Like, I ain't gonna point finger star, but, like, don't come up to me like, oh, I want my traps to look like this. And I'm like, well, I don't do that. Stop doing that. And you'd be like, well, I do that. And I was like, that's why I'm telling you to stop, Brody. Like, do something else. You've been trying for 2 years. That wasn't working. Maybe you should try what I'm telling you for a change.
Yeah.
Or you might want to go ask Ron or Nick what I meant to say, and then you'll understand better. But
it was like a a lot of my workouts like that I've added in were stuff you showed me, and I'm seeing the difference. I felt the difference. I'm like, oh dang, like okay, like
It's
and I'm
like the
like,
way sometimes, like when I have that hitch in my right shoulder on a bench, like sometimes I feel it like exaggerated. And Ron's to the point where he's like, man, I don't give a fuck about your shoulder. Like, you're not gonna fix it. Like I tell you all the time, it's just how you do it. So you just lets me do it. You know what I mean?
yeah. Yeah, at some point it's just like training wheels are off. Fuck it. That's how he is with deadlifting with me now. There'll be times where like I could just tell when I'm done. I'll just look at his like in the corner of my eye, and it's either like a or it's like a
Yeah.
it's just like oh man. And,
Yeah, but that's good. Because
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? How many times have you seen me ask Ron? It's like, what it look like? Like I didn't ask you if I did it right. What it look like? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's why like I started recording him on a lot of his stuff because I was like, oh, okay, as he gets heavier, he wants to know how he looks, and so now the minute he's done, I'm like, here you go.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh damn, okay,
Not even on like conceited shit, like it's just like form, like keeping your form good so you could go heavier and not hurt yourself.
I mean, because like simple things, I mean, he could feel it. Like he was like, hey, you're pulling this way a bit, and I was like, oh yeah, and so I moved and I did it, and I was like, okay. And he's like, that went up a lot easier than it did the last time. I was like, yeah, way easier. And he's like, a simple thing, bro. Simple thing. He goes, and get a damn belt already. And I was like, yeah.
See, gym bros are a good thing. I think if you have the right click, it's good. Ours matters to me, I guess. Well, I told you. I said, I asked, when we gave out them hoodies for Christmas, we gave out 12, right? And it was to 12 specific people. Like I felt like they were the ones who they're like OG BCB winner circle. They fuck with us. Like a solid 8 of them from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And then like people like Ruben and Congo and Ken and AV, they were just around so much and contributed. I just felt like we had to give it to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then you ask them, it's like, yo, what did that mean? Like, why are you so happy about a fucking hoodie? What does it mean? And they were like, oh, like you're part of something.
Yeah.
Even if the 12th person didn't know the third person that well, he's like, if I see that person and they have it on, then I know that like I'm not alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what the gym community should be.
And that's the thing, like even like more people that have our shirts and stuff, like they're like, and I was like, oh hell yeah, that's dope and shit. But it's just always like it's all love, like it's all like, hey, we got you, like.
Especially when I give them hoes out to people who aren't pieces of shit. You know what I'm saying? Look, like you have a dude walk, I forget his name. I'm scared to ask him because I talk to him every day. You have a dude walk around praying for people and all that, and he's wearing my shirt with the cross on it. It's like, yeah, I don't mind that at all. That's a good look for me.
Yeah. He's cool. His vibes are cool. Everything. It's like, oh yeah.
I always say, if you ever want to feel holy, just go stand by him. You ain't got to say a word. I do. Yeah, that's why I talk to him every day.
He's cool people. There's a lot of good people in there and everybody kind of that fucks with each other.
That's what it is. That's why I say that social media bullshit fucks with people's like their outlook. Because if you fucking watch, if you're new and you watch nothing but TikTok, Instagram shit, YouTube shit, and then like you get caught up on somebody's page just feeding the narrative like, oh, everybody else is against you, everybody else is a piece of shit, oh, dig down deep, be sad, blah 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 bullshit, then you fucking dwell on that shit. You go in there fucking with me against the world attitude, and the world's gonna smack the shit out of you. Because I've seen it done a million times. But if you just go in there and be like, yo, like, it is what it is. I'm not gonna cause no problems for nobody as long as they don't cause none for me. I promise you're gonna run across people who you're supposed to run across.
I mean, it's pretty much how it is. There's countless people that there's so many people at the mornings that I was seeing that we used to just look at each other and just like, and at some point we ran by each other and it was, hey, can I work in? I was like, yeah, you good. And
but not even random people, bro. Think about the closest people to you now. Think about all that had to happen for you to be friends with Kevo.
Yeah.
Right? Like, if I didn't know Caleb, then I wouldn't have known you. And if
Yeah,
you
it's
wouldn't have
crazy
known
how like
me, then you wouldn't have known Kevo.
yeah,
So I had to know somebody to know you to know somebody.
yeah. It's the way the webs go and all that stuff. Like me and CJ always talk about it. Like I was like, CJ used to mean mug the shit out of me. And I was like, "Is you like what's his problem, bro?" And then like one day we just started talking, and then when we got cool, I asked him one day. He's like, "Oh, bro, I do that to everybody." He goes, "If you look at me, I'm gonna stare right at you." And I was like, "Yeah, I figured that." I was wondering like that. He's like, and I was like, "But it's cool now." But it was just funny because I was like, way back when there was a day we literally were just staring at each other, and I'm like what the fuck?
CJ's like the perfect example. He's like an anomaly, meaning like he don't give a fuck if he got one of our hoodies or any of that. He'll buy shirts from us or whatever. But like CJ's gonna do what the fuck CJ wants to do. But I promise you, if CJ shows up to not hungover, he's gonna put in work. Like he's a dog at it. He's gonna go to fucking work, and that fits what we do. And then once it like that shit's over with, he's usually like the first one. Like he's like Eric Cartman. Fuck you guys, I'm going home. You know what I mean?
It's just like we always had that vibe. Like you want to work in around us, you want to work by us. I mean, there's been times where you've been seeing people put effort in. You just walk up and hey,
man, I walked up to that dude earlier because that dude that was recording his dumbbell presses. I was doing some shoulder shit right there, and he was working out next to me, and he had a tripod on top of a stand and all kind of shit. It looked retarded in my opinion, but I was like, yo, bro, like your framing is fucked up. Can I fix it for you? You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, hey, like you ain't lifting much of shit, but like you're working. If you want to like record shit with us, like I'm down, whatever. I don't give a fuck. It's easy to be mean, but it doesn't take a whole lot to be nice to people.
Yeah.
Again, that's one of those situations where a motherfucker ain't trying to be your friend. They just want to know that you ain't the op.
Yeah. It's like, are we good? All right, we good. All right.
Yeah, we're good.
So we got enough bullshit outside of that gym to deal with. It's like, let's not bring it in here and shit.
But also, how could you ask people to support you, the winner circle and BCB shit, if you're out there causing trouble?
Yeah.
You can't say you're trying to help people be better and you're out there smacking the shit out of people.
Yeah.
We might check some egos or whatever, but shit, people might check ours. Who knows? Fuck it.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, there's a lot of testosterone up in those gyms at times.
It's always the little people, the little guys. For some reason, it's just those little beady guys that always want to smoke.
Who's the big guy?
No, fuck that. Go pick on Star. Look, he's big. Congo's big. Go over there. I'll tell you, I ain't never seen somebody in my life get as mad as Congo. Like Congo's, he's black. I ain't never seen a black dude turn that red. Then that one time that fat Mexican dude who had his weight belt on under his belly tried to ego lift around Congo. I never seen somebody in my life so mad and not do nothing. Like he was fucking mad, and I was like, Congo about to lift something heavy and walk off because this dude's trying to ego lift and Congo is just strong. So that got fucked up.
Here's some humble pie and
big time.
It's like, there's always somebody bigger, stronger, faster. It's like I feel like there's a way to lift and not be a dick about it, and there's a way to like, and that's what some people don't understand. Like,
I guess the point is you should only be a dick if you're real good friends with that person.
Yeah, like we do it with each other
all the time.
Yeah, like so we do it with each other, but it's fine because we're all like,
bro. AV hit me with the worst line ever at EOS that day. I hit that road that 150. I looked at that 150 and I was sitting there pondering. Mind you, we've been lifting weights for like 2 hours at this point. And I look at that 150 for a dumbbell row and I'm like, and I ain't say nothing to nobody at this point. And I was like, should I hit it? Should I not hit it? And I was thinking about it. And AV just looking at me and he's like, what the fuck are you looking at? And I was like, that 150. And he was like, are you gonna row it? And I was like, thinking about it. And then I stand there, probably 20 seconds goes by, and AV got up out of his seat and he was just looking at me. And he was like, hey, like, I smell it. And I was like, what? He's like, I smell it. And then I was like, smell what? And he was like, you pussy. And I was like, oh, yeah. We know what's about to happen now. I'm going to hit it because this is ignorance. It's toxic masculinity, but it's also MOTIH8 at its finest. You know what I mean?
It's like whatever you need some is right there. Somebody in the group going to say something.
Yep. Hey, he hit it too. I think it was one of those things where he just wanted to see me do it, and then he did it. So, hey, whatever.
They're all freaking anomalies, man.
Nah, it's just fitness done right, I think. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I consider myself the filter of the bullshit. Like, all the bullshit working out, I couldn't.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like cipher through it all and everything, and it's like, all right, we good.
Well, I told you, I don't know if y'all felt how y'all felt when I said it. It was like, for like some of you guys, like, you realize that y'all will never be able to experience fitness like how me and AV and Ron and Mark do. Only because, like, we started in another era. Like, we see it differently than you are capable of. And not to say you're dumb, but it's just like, there was no phones out.
Yeah.
Bro, I remember being in the gym and people were carrying a CD player. Like nobody gave a fuck what you ate. Nobody gave a fuck about your booty picture. Like it was different.
No, like I look at old videos and I'm like, oh, what the heck and all that stuff. And so that's why, like, whenever I see other like videos like that, well, those guys that like people were hating on Instagram because they keep pushing each other to like do more weight and do more reps. And people were like, oh, that's too much and all that stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, this is different. And there's a lot of people that support them, but then there's a lot of people that don't because they don't understand. Like, okay.
You remember that old saying, some people need to be patted on the back, some people need to be kicked in the ass?
Yeah.
When you're used to being kicked in the ass, it's like, don't touch my back.
Yeah.
They ain't getting nothing lifted.
Yeah. There's times where I've been like, fuck. And then it's like, oh, you're good. No. Fuck that shit. Or like I have people that be like, oh, that was some good shit. And I'm just like, nah, fuck you. Like, and it's like, not fuck you. Like, hey, get the fuck away from me. It's like, fuck you. Like, that's going to bother me now for all fucking week until I touch that shit again.
Good.
It's like, all right, motherfuckers. Point of this, motivate your people. Lift heavy. Don't be lazy. Give effort. And if you see us at the gym,
fuck off.
I mean, if Zach has his hoodie and his headphones in, fuck off. Like,
no, it changes in the summertime, bro. If I'm pacing, just leave me alone.
Yeah.
If I'm standing behind everybody, like sometimes y'all be chatting, and it's like I'm gonna go stand by this pole real quick because ain't nobody over here.
Yeah.
I gotta get control of my ADD.
30 times we look and we're like, oh, he moving today. All right, get out of his way. Get out of his way.
Who gave this motherfucker with ADD pre-workout?
That's why you're the juggernaut.
The juggernaut. I gotta be something. They took all my other names. Damn it.
Rago give that one away to somebody too.
I know. He gonna give it to Ruben or something.
Yeah. Oh man. All right, people. This was fun. Got any comments, questions? Drop them down below for Zach because I ain't gonna answer none of them.
Yeah. I'm not gonna see him.
Yeah, I'll show him at the gym. It's all good.
He will. I'll get like a screenshot of the comment or something.
Yeah, but like this is directed to Zach. Hey.
And then I'll say something back in a group chat, and then he'll get on the comments and be like, "Zach said."
Exactly how it is. Exactly how it is. Even with the sports stuff, like Zach's words exactly right here. Hey.
It's all good.
Shit. All love, people. We're out of here.